This is another battle report, Kiyose 418. It is a Progress Unbound, which is a Tau mission template where we're really playing Big Guns Never Tire. There are three primary objectives, and one is here. The other one is over here. And the third one is... Where's the third one?
The third one? Right with the venoms, right in the left-hand corner of your screen.
Oh,
now
okay.
The right-hand corner of your screen, upper-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's right next to the bastion.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay. So it's not night fighting, and this is the initial deployment. Tau have first turn, and JP is multitasking, cooking his salmon, his fish.
I don't think this diet's going to last, but I hope it does, because it would be kind of cool.
All right, so back after the first turn. Okay, so this is still Progress Unbound, the top of three. I'm going to begin my turn, and this is the battlefield as such. So I've moved some of my devilfish in this position. Again, I'm keeping my back to the wall so he can't get rear shots. And actually, it's been very, very, very lucky for the Tau because we've been exchanging fire through this ruin here. So everybody's getting 4+ cover saves. And I've managed to destroy out some Ravagers and the War Walkers. And this is the remainder of his army, and I think he has one more. JP has one more Venom in reserve. So at the end of the turn, we'll hope to film again. Okay, so it's going to be the top of turn 4. We've just finished 3 complete turns, and this is the battlefield as it is. The Dark Eldar are in this position, and JP is putting down a line of dice to show the extent of Tau shooting. So everything within this side of the bubble, as far as JP knows, is going to be subject to Tau shooting. Everything outside is, to his estimates, outside of Tau shooting.
That is, unless he decides to move like 2 inches.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll play this turn out. So Unbound Progress comes to an end with a Tau victory of 7-3 points, and this is dramatically how it ends with Eldar jet bikes making a late game grab for this, and the headquarters this incredible hand-to-hand combatant almost taking out the Riptide, reducing it to 1 point. If the Riptide had suffered 1 more point, these guys would have scored.
Making it 7-3 for you, which have been really crazy.
Yeah. So yeah. Any last thoughts on this game?
Yeah, lots of. Okay, so that is a big thing for me. I'm like, man, like I could lose by 1 point now, which is really big considering that Tau always crushed me terribly. I played with the terrain placement a lot. Here taking, like, this is his deployment zone, so I use this to kind of chop off a section, and I really tried to make sure he was crunched into that zone, and I really played with denying line of sight. I screwed up here with the range of these missiles, so I need to watch out more. But basically I went from being completely crushed to like I'm usually like I would be completely wiped out. I'm not completely wiped out. That's really big. I've got a point. I almost scored another 3 points. So like it went from me losing from down here to like me losing almost.
Yeah, it would have been 7-6. Yeah, it would have been 7-6.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I'm making progress, but I need to. I mean, you can't. The big problem with this though is I can't repeat this kind of terrain placement or this I can't repeat manipulating the terrain like this in every game that I play my whole life where I have this much.
Yeah, we were lucky because we rolled an incredible amount of terrain for this scenario.
Yeah, I got lucky for that. So I need to. That's a good thing that I was able to do this today, but it needs to be something that I can repeat. So I need to keep working on it. So.
Cool. As for myself, my final notes, like it obviously is a certain sense of satisfaction when your opponent is reduced to to almost nothing. Like, look at the dead pile over there. And for myself, I lost 1 Riptide as well as a Fire Warrior team, which is like in terms of casualties, I would trade that off no problem. But it reminds me of games that I do lose, especially when I play with James, where I kind of lose focus and I start to get into this mode of kill everything, and I kind of forget about the objectives. And that almost happened during this game. There was one point where there's riptides were idling on the Sky Shield landing pad, and I was wondering why are they not doing anything. And I realized that they're late objective grabbers, and then I realized that I'm in a position to lose if the game ended on turn 5 and maybe even turn 6. So I was lucky that it had gone an additional turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Progress Unbound template over the Big Guns Never Tire.